Hello everyone, this is Bro S of the Halodoc Bros signing in. I'm going to do a full game achievement playthrough of Tacoma. As you can see, let's just get the game started.
Alright, Minnie. Ready to start docking sequence?
Okay. Engaging retro thrusters now.
I'm going to let the game do most of the talking. I'll just chime in at certain parts when I think something's relevant. There are...
Lunar Transfer Station Tacoma. Commercial cargo transit
Yes,
facility.
thank you, Minnie.
Crew evacuated. Station AI offline.
Air supply?
Breathable air on Tacoma for a crew of one should be more than sufficient. Docking now.
But I'm going to chime in at certain parts and just go over a couple things, say things here and there that might need to be pointed out. There's like specific like cats that will appear, certain codes that will need to be punched in. I will just take care of them as I come across them and go from there.
Yeah.
Nice. Thanks, Minnie.
I don't know how much of the beginning sequence I could skip. I know I could skip it at the end.
Minnie, I'm headed in. Talk to you when I'm back. Don't let anybody scan the ship while I'm gone.
Okay.
Okay.
So the message that just popped up, you'll get 9 of them throughout the game. I'm just going to read them all at the end. You don't have to read them as you get them. It doesn't make a difference if you do or not. But as long as you read all 9 right before you leave, or right before you end up leaving, it'll work.
Before I can set up your station profile, you must register your body positional data with Tacoma's AR tracking systems. Please place your hand on the AR figure's palm. Your body positional data has been registered with Tacoma's AR network. Please sign in to confirm your identity. Thank you. Welcome aboard. While aboard Tacoma Station, please remember that all activity on this facility is monitored by AR recording. All activity records become sole property of the Venturas Corporation. Any questions about privacy or personal privacy should be certainly sit down about
Alright, first one. We're going to go for this basketball one. Now this can be a tad challenging. I'm trying to find the switch. Okay, so there's 2. One will show you the 3-point line. I would like to reset the scoreboard first and then do the 3-point line. And there should be 2 little orbs that pop up. Alright. Like I just did right there, position yourself above the sphere. I cut out the scenes of me playing around with it. Sometimes you can grab it and make a dunk. It doesn't always work, but moving on. We'll also come back to that spot in a second and we'll use this little flying robot at the end of the game. I just like to knock this one out real quickly. So it's going to say this, press X for every recover AR data. Sometimes you'll have a little pop-up, like a little screen that you'll have to look at information. and we'll go over that at that time. Now, I'm going to skip all these. As you can see, you can press X to pause at any time, left bumper to go back, right bumper to go forward. I'm going to right bumper through majority of them. Now, I'm just trying to avoid spoilers and whatnot. So first area we're also going to go into is personnel. If I can, there we go. Now you're going to have to go up and down these elevators about 6 times. They take about 20-30 seconds to go each time. Alright, so you have that little book from the beginning. You'll place it in here. You'll do this 3 times. And you'll see this little percentage go up a little bit each time. But generally, each time you go into an area, because there's 6 like main areas besides the main central hub, you'll see this go up to 50% each time you leave the area. But let's get going. So that was, I got the basketball achievement. That was the first one. And we'll have to... Alright, so we'll start to recover this. I'm going to pause it, though, and go over a couple things. Let's let it go in all the way. Alright, so let's pause. First off, you need to find 7 cats. One of them it'll just give to you, but the other 6 you will have to actually look for and find. So here's the first one. It's hiding up there in the laundry room. Laundry. Alright, next we're going to do is, as you see at the bottom of the screen where it says paused, you'll see people like this continuously throughout the game. And what you're going to do is you're going to go in, like so, and just hit each one of the things to basically make it activate. Yeah, sometimes you get a failure. Cuts down on the amount of stuff you have to do. So 2 failures, doesn't make a difference. I like to leave them open just so that I know I've done it. And that's 1 down. And each one at the bottom of the screen, you'll see the orange person, or the yellow person, and then you'll see the other 2 pop up as I do them. But you have to do all those for one of the achievements. But let's just punch the bag, get this other achievement out of the way for working out. Okay, got that one done. Alright, sped up. I need to find the guy with the yellow. He's in here. Clive. Let's just take a look at his thing. Once again, I'm avoiding the majority of spoilers. I'm not looking at any of this. I do highly recommend that you play through the game. It is actually very interesting, very deep storyline. That's what it's supposed to design for. But I'm not reading any of it. I'm not 100% sure if you need the desks, but I'm just going over it real quickly. And there's one important thing. We need this gym locker code, 1407. I just leave them all open just because. Once again, lets me know that I've done them. Alright, so his room is back that way, but let's do the locker, or yeah, let's do the locker code because there's something we actually need out of it. And eventually we'll get her code in a moment here. But his is, like it says, 1407. Let's grab the key here. So that's an important thing because you'll have to do that multiple times. I'm also actually, even though I've got the key, there's a shower room right off of here. And it's going to let you recover AR data real quickly. Alright, so let's pause it and recover her AR data really quickly. Let's just look at the stuff. Once again, I think this is corrupted. Yeah, corrupted. That one's corrupted and good to go. Alright, let's leave these 2 open. No, I did it. And I like to speed through knowing that I completely did it as well. So what I'm doing now is going to head to the guy's room, Clive's room. Each person has a room in each area. But the main important thing is we're going to look at his stuff too. But while it's doing that, I'm going to pause it right away. Let's not listen to that. There's a key that you got to use. That is what, so you have to do. There's 2 keys and 7 codes altogether. So that's one of the ones you need to do. So, and I did 1 code and now 1 key. So I only have another 7 to do. All right, let's take a look at these real quickly. All right, and that's all done. Let's just fast forward through the rest of it. Done. Moving on. Alright, so I did his one in there. So I need to find the orange person. Here they are. Alright, let's just... Is this one corrupt? Yep. Okay, so she's all done. One last person. And that is the doctor here. Blue. Alright, so she has one last thing. Pop that open. No, it's not that one. In it, she... No. There we go. The code for her locker. I had it up. So that's the 3rd one. And actually, let's just fast forward to the end since we really don't need to worry about the rest of it. Nope. Other side. And I don't think there's anything of significance in here. So that is pretty much this entire area done. So we got the cat, we got the 1 achievement. Let's head across. And it's at 50%, like I said. Alright, so let's just get this downloaded. While we're doing that, it's going to take a moment. So you have to replace 4 of the letters, and you do have to actually put them in their proper spot. Let's pause this right away. So the O is here. There are 2 letters down below, so O in the lavatory, E, and another O down here. And down below, you can see it from here, there's the M. So let's go down and grab it real quickly. Alright, and that is that one. So I'm going to speed up just a little bit. I think it's, yes, hers is the first one. There we go. So, second kitty. There in the corner of this room. Let's just go over her stuff real quickly. That one's corrupt. Alright. Covered everything there. Alright, this gentleman in the kitchen will have his list up. That one's corrupt. And that one's corrupt. So let's just leave these 2 up. Know that I did them. Speeding up. So now we have a couple more people out here. Let's just recover her stuff real quickly. 1. Okay, so did that one. Corrupt. Okay, so hers is all done, and who's left? The doctor. Alright, and then that's all of them done. Let's fast forward to the end. I'm going to take a small detour real quickly. It does say to do every AR event. So I'm not sure if this qualifies or not, but there's 2 reasons I'm going, or there's another reason I'm going in here. So let's do. So while it's doing that, this book has a code on it, 1228. That's going to be for the other room here in just a moment. Let's fast forward through this. All right, done. One, 2, 2, 8 will be entered here. 1. And once again, I don't know if this is required, but just to pull it up, just to make life easy, so I know what I'm doing. And I like to open the one in the corner as well, just because I can. Okay, so that's all done. That is most of this area that's taken care of. Alright, moving on. So now that I'm done, I can grab this little book here. Take the station back up, and the next area will open up. This next area is where we were playing basketball earlier, biomedical. Alright, first things first, let's get the book in here. Alright, first let's head to botany.
Alright, what do you say?
Let's just fast forward. Alright, first person here. Once again. So many of these messages there, I mean, they're all relevant to what's going on in the current situation, but no spoilers for right now. Now the next thing doctor will appear in there, and I'll need this code here. Actually, I'm going to do a couple things here, so I'll hit that up in a second, but the third kitty is right up there. So if you fast forward to the doctor, you can find the kitty right behind her, basically, or in the room right behind her. And this is just a picture. There's really not much else. Alright, so it's going to teleport me out for a second. We're going to go to the person's here desk. So let me open this one up first. Okay. And then code is 0281. Actually, we'll fast forward it because we can't actually access this gentleman's one unless we're down there. Alright, he should be here in the corner. Corrupt. Okay. His is all done. Let's fast forward to the end. That's main area taken care of. Let's head upstairs to his personal quarters where we can get another AR module and notebook.
Okay, Odin.
Take a look at this real quickly. Failed. Good to go. And please say failed. Nope. Okay. And let's just fast forward to the end. Okay. That one's all done. That should be most of botany. I don't think there's anything else. Moving on. Oh, 50%.
Okay, Sarah.
Alright, speed this up, pause. So we'll take a look at hers before she, gets out of this area. Is that one corrupt? Nope, that one's good. That one corrupt. Okay, so those are both corrupt. So these are both good. So she's done. The doctor is in here. I'll take a look at hers right quick. Alright, so hers is all done. We're going to need to go in here in this closet for just a moment, but we're going to have to grab something out of her office. We're actually going to do two things in here. So let's pull this up first. So, reminder phrase graduation, that's the code, or the key, for the key. We also need to go in the drawer here. So there's another key. For graduation, the code is 2080. And what we're going to do, actually, real quickly, is you can do 2080 unlocked. I don't know if you actually have to look at these. I'm not going to bother, but there is one thing back behind. So where you enter the code, there's a closet, the code, and in this little examination room, the cat is underneath the gurney bed. Let's take a look at the second person. No, I didn't mean to grab the key again. Let it switch real quickly and do the third person. Okay, so that's all three of them. I don't know if those are qualified or not, but I just like to do it. So the key is important. We're going to do this real quickly. Key goes in here. So we're down to the last two codes, if I'm not mistaken. And don't be right up on the door as that opens. I got stuck there one time and I could, was stuck right on it and I couldn't go into it. So as you see, I just picked up the skull that was in the closet. We're going to do one thing real quickly. Knock out this achievement for this one. And we're going to actually take the skull with us when we go back up, but for right now, just leave it there on the skeleton. Back to the medical storage. On the side here should be a hat. The hat will also go on the skeleton. And that will be the next achievement. Once again, just leave the skull there for now. Let's speed this up until the one gentleman comes in with his green. Take a little quick look. Nothing. Or corrupt. Come on, corrupt. Okay. So I've got stuff on all his. So he's all done. Let's fast forward through the rest of it. Like I said, we're going to come back for the skull, but we have one last area to go to in here. This is her private room. Let's recover the AR data. Because she has an AR desktop to read as well. I think the majority of these are corrupt. No. Come on, open. Oh, no, actually, no, all these are open. Okay, so both those are done. Let's fast forward through the rest of it. And hers was all, yeah, I did it all. Okay. So that is most of this area. Actually, that's all of this area. I just have to go back and grab the skull, and then we don't have to come back here again. Head back up, go to the big elevator thing. Actually, one other thing. Let's grab this since it's at 100%. And I'm still holding the skull, so once again, you don't have to check that right now. I'm just going to check them right before I get off on the flight. Alright, we're right in front of where we need to be. When it says dunk, just... Okay, so yeah, dunk the skull through the basketball hoop. It's taking forever to load. And you're gonna see this weird cat thing. But hey, it's 7 cats, so now you know you need to find 7 cats altogether. And you can't go to the next area until the cats disappear, which is kind of annoying. Because as you see, I'm trying to go up to it. The cats just continue their way out the window. It'll do a weird flash right before, or when I can go into the next area. There we go. Alright, this will be the last one. But initially we can't even go left. You'll see the data is corrupted and whatnot. So we're required to go right to start off with. Now just pay attention. Let's download this real quickly. But you see the sign here, this is how you know. Right below the sign you actually see a ring in there. I can't reach it through the grate. We'll get it here in just a moment. We're going to check out a couple other things. Now I know it says 22 minutes, but it really doesn't take that long. Let's just check out their little files here before we continue on. And then, okay, so she's in the next room. Let's actually check this area out real quickly. We'll just open up her desktop here. Open, come on, expanded message, please. Alright, just got that done. Download this one real quickly. No keys or anything here. Let's pause this, take a quick look at her thing. She's got a picture up. Let's switch. That's corrupted. And is that good again? Okay. So that's most of it. Let's fast forward through the rest of it. And done. No reason to stay in here. Now the red person is in here. Just take a quick look. Now it's not necessary to fast forward. I'm just going to fast forward and show you real quickly. If you stop, okay, there we go. There's the next code, 0809, but let's fast forward all the way to the end. And as you see, she's running here. Code is, come on, 0809. And this will get us into the other area on the opposite side. But there's two things we're going to have to do as we're walking through here. The first, actually we're almost there. The ring from before is right above your head here, as you can see, looking up at that sign. So we got the ring. And then we're going to enter another AR area. And it's just this person sitting here listening to music. We're going to fast forward through it all. No point in... Alright. Because there's no No thing that she has, nothing you can pull up and take a look at. And actually, I forgot to look at the cat over there, but I'm going to head back there in just a moment. I need to download this one real quickly. Completely forgot the cat. So it should give me... There we go.
Odin, is this it?
Let's pause that for a second. The cat is all the way up there. Let's fast forward through the rest of this because it's not important. Well, it is important, but no spoilers. Or trying to avoid spoilers as much as possible. We're going to go into her room here. Once again, download. While that's downloading, let's get the desk open. Get all this. Actually, let me open this too. Come on, open up.
Hey there,
Alright, pause for a second. Let's take a look at her AR desktop. I think a couple of these are corrupted. Nope. Okay, that one is. So this one stay open. And let's get out of that and fast forward through the rest of it. So we got all the stuff open on her desk. Taken care of. So this is technically, or this is the final part of the game. Before you head back up. There'll be 2 more scenes to download here in just a moment. There's one here. I'm actually going to open these while it's doing that. Come on, open up. And let's just fast forward through it. This scene and the next one are actually really important to the storyline. That's why I'm definitely trying to skip them so people don't hear them.
That protocol.
Oh, let's just fast forward through that. Okay, so it didn't even have me download that. It just... (0451), which is the famous code from the original Deus Ex game when you're opening a vault. And yeah, you don't have to enter the passphrase, she enters it in. Alright. So we got the main mission, or the main reason we came here. Normally I would head straight out, but I have to go to the last cat that I completely forgot about. And I have to go through these underground tunnels because now the door across the way is locked. Only one of those doors can be open at a time, and I don't know why. This won't take more than a moment. Alright, the final cat was at the entrance. It's actually right next to the gold ring was there. The sign is here. Let's open this up. The last cat is all the way up there, as you can see. Yeah, it identified it. Okay. Let's get out of here. This will be at 100%. There will only be a last couple of AR things that we have to hit, and then I'm going to have to look at all those, all the messages that they sent me. Alright, so this is the last bit of the data log that we have. As you can see, there's the docking. There's one... Okay, so remember little floaty bot here. I'm going to pause this while I do this. I believe it is on this side. There we go. Okay, so the reason you're going to do this, you have to activate it first. Come on, turn on. Alright, so if you look at it, it actually says Julia on the bottom. And the other little floaty robot is called Romeo. And when you throw them at him, let's press the left trigger here. They touch. And you'll just sit there and... Yeah, that one's called Romeo, that one's Juliet, the one I just threw. And they'll sit there and follow each other for a little while. Also, lastly, now that we did that, there is the other cat. I kind of blew right by them. Now I can't see the logs, so let's speed this up. Okay, so there's hers. Let's take a look at this. This should be last of 3. Nope. 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 Okay, there we go. Speed this up. Aha, there we go. Floated right by you. Come on. Okay, so... Dead link, dead link. Alright. And lastly is the doctors, which is where... Aha, she's behind me. Come on, open up. That was failed link. Is this one failed? Speed this forward to the end. And that should be them all. Alright, so you get the last message there, which is why I kind of waited. Let's go into the airlock.
Minnie, I'm back.
Okay.
So you'll see here, because you open up your own, you'll see this one here, and you'll have 9 messages. I don't really care that much. Come on. You can... I don't know why it won't speed up. But there's a way, as you see, it says 9 out of 9. I'm waiting for this to hurry up and finish so I can... there's 9 of them back there that you have to look at, and you can just flip through them real quickly. While it's... I'll load back up in a second. Before I forget, you have to load that big disk thing into here.
Ship is ready to depart. Please
Okay,
step into the
so yeah, let's
pilot
just
seat.
blitz through all these. I'm trying to skip them and let, if you want to read them later, go right ahead. And just go through them all really quickly. Alright. That should be the last thing you need to do. Begin the launch sequence. And I'm actually going to skip it, and it should give you everything at the end. We're going to see how many of these achievements pop. And that was 100% of the achievements. Nice work, you've unlocked all the achievements for this game. That is all the achievements for Tacoma. Thank you guys for watching. This is so the 100% run, so got them all. It only took about 40 minutes, give or take, a minute or two, depending on how quickly you can go through the area. But once again, thank you guys for watching. This is Broas of the Halodoc Bros. Peace out.